Hi, this message is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Also, you could be a cross watcher watching this, or if this message was called to you to watch, it could be for you. You have Aquarius in your chart somewhere, so it could apply in some way. But let me go ahead and get started. So, the overall theme that I'm seeing is you going on an adventure of self-discovery, but also like an adventure. So, the first card that you got was, let's see, I never know how to say these, but it's like Savadea. I'm not sure how to say it. I'm going to read that message. It's just a little short one. It says, who are you? It may sound like an abrupt question, but it's one you should be asking yourself every day. When we don't ask ourselves who we are, we take on versions of ourselves that other people sized for us. In truth, you are not your personality. That is a temporary, ever-changing facade. Sorry. You use to interact with the outside world. This is time to go deeper into the very nature of the self. The self is beyond personality, quizzes, or even dashas. The self is the infinite soul, one that exists across experiences, bodies, personalities, and even lifetimes. Regain touch with this deep-seated self by doing things that make you forget who you are. Meditate, dance, chant mantras, spend time immersed in nature, move past the mind. You will notice your personality quickly shifts, anchors into your truth when you're reunited with your soul. So yeah, this is like a message about discovering yourself. Now, there was 2 more cards that came out in this yogic path oracle. We've got Vishuddha, which talks about the throat chakra, and then Sahasrara, which is like the crown chakra. So with the throat chakra, it's talking about having a voice to express who you are, and that it's more than just words. It's like how you express yourself in your actions, your tone, in creative ways, because this crown chakra talks about creativity. When you're connected with your higher self, with the self that is bigger than the personality, that's when creativity will flow through you. And I remember last time when I did your reading, I talked about your creativity a lot. And maybe what I'm hearing is that you might need to go on an adventure to have that creativity flow out of you again. So we've got the first card from the Moonology deck I got was a fiery climax approaches. So I'm seeing that there's some conflict, but that the result of the conflicts is you rising up out of the ashes. Like, this is the wings on this card are the wings of the phoenix, like someone who rises up out of the ashes and transforms and is very inspired. This is a muse of inspiration. So this is like fire, passion, like someone like lit something, like lit a match under your ass or something. Not saying that. What I'm saying is they're because of some type of conflict, you're taken off. And let's see, I'm trying to see where I should go. Okay, yeah, but I'm seeing you taking off. Now, the cards, the way they came out is it's like the top row coincides with the bottom row. So we've got the archetype card of Kairos. I need to learn how to say all this stuff. I'm not sure how to say it, but this is like, it has an eye on it, so it always reminds me of being able to see, like, awakening. But this card actually talks about timing, and how timing is more of something that, not so much an illusion, but it's like, we don't run out of time because everything is eternal. So, but you got it with the card of Temperance, and Temperance talks about divine timing as well. So it's like, whatever happened, I'm showing it happened at the right time, because it's inspiring you to take action in divine timing, like it's meant to happen right now, kind of thing. You could have had, now with the cards that came out clarifying that Kairos card, you could have had, this could have been a Sagittarius you had conflict with, or a Capricorn, or a Pisces. But I'm showing with that divine timing, it's like you're dropping something that was binding you, something that was toxic for you. It was keeping you from taking action. And a lot of that has to do with your mental thoughts, because it's like the devil can't really bind you. It's your belief that you're bound that binds you, okay? And but I'm showing with the moon reverse, this is like secrets coming out, truth being revealed, like, or you're no longer scared. Like, you might have been scared to take action, scared to go on this adventure, and I'm showing that that is no longer the case. With this Eight of Emotions, it's like you're taking off. See, she's walking into the away from that which was holding her back, into this unknown desert. Okay, so I'm showing that, like, this going into the unknown is actually the journey into yourself, but then also that you are probably going on some type of trip or vacation or something. Now I'm showing that the next card that came out was Balance Spirituality with Practicality, because this is how this is kind of your energy right here. This is the Knight of Voices. This is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, so I'm seeing this as you, but this is like you're going so fast that you're flying. And it's, with this card, it's kind of like, well, stay on the ground, but go. So that could have to do with, like, planning a little bit, like making some kind of plan. Because I've got, here, I'll show you. I'm going to show you the cards that clarify, but it's like you've got the temple and the stone, and they're both healing. Trying to see how they're both pyramids. They're healing. Both of them are healing pyramids. But this one is more of your thoughts, spirituality, what you worship. And this one is the stone. This is your center. This is grounded. But it touches the spiritual aspect too. Like, it brings in the spiritual aspect and the grounding earth aspect. And so, now with the temple, what I'm showing is that the temple is like what we worship. So what I'm looking at is that you were putting energy and effort, your mind, what you were thinking about, into something that was not bringing you any love. And like with the world reversed, I'm getting that this was like there was no gain in that. It's like you can have the world, but you're not having it with what you were putting your energy into. So it's like the next card out is the Six of Voices. So it's like you had to have some type of like conflict or push, like the universe come in and helped this event happen to kind of push you over this conflict, away from it, and into your little adventure. And look, in the background too, there's another pyramid. There's like all these pyramids everywhere in the cards today. And that's really healing. So like this trip or this vacation or adventure that you're going on to is going to be really healing. And it's going to help you discover parts about yourself that you didn't know. Now, okay, so the next card I got is the energy is gaining momentum. And this was clarified with the Four of Inspiration reversed. So what I'm showing is this is like leaving home, leaving family, leaving whatever was your like community. It can be celebration when it's upright, but it's like I'm seeing like you're leaving your stability. So whatever it is that you're usually like your routine, your stability, like you're taking off. And the energy gaining momentum means that you're going to start seeing like physical results of what you're doing. And again, the stone, that's like bringing in the spiritual aspect or energetic aspect in with the physical aspect, and being able to see it, touch it, and feel it. And this, because when this starts happening, this is going to make you really happy with the Ten of Emotions. I'm seeing like there's something that's going to come from this that's actually, well, you've got justice reversed. You could have been dealing with a Libra, but this is bringing in, we've got the Wheel of Fortune coming in, and this is abundance and happiness that you're going to be able to like physically touch, like this abundance. So it's like it can be material abundance, but then you got emotional abundance too. So it could be family, friends, people, like experiences like that. But it's like righting your wrongs for the injustice that you experienced. Okay, so I'm going to talk about a little bit more about what you are discovering on the inside about yourself as you begin to set out on this adventure. Because what I'm showing is the orphan. So the orphan talks about like what you lacked from your parents, or like abandonment issues that you got from your parents as a kid. And because you have those issues, it will try and correct itself in relationships that you get into in your life. So like, for instance, if you're abandoned constantly by your mother or father, then you'll look for people who like subconsciously look for people who are going to abandon you, so that you can try and get like some type of proof that that person won't abandon you, that that person will love you, so that you can heal that part that feels abandoned. But what happens is you end up getting with someone who abandoned you, who then abandoned you, right? And it makes that belief stronger. And so what after that happens, you begin to realize that the only person that doesn't abandon you, that won't truly abandon you, that can heal that, is the self. And that's the self that you're discovering when you go through that gateway, when you go through that threshold into that journey, the adventure that you're going on. That adventure that you're going on is going to help you discover more of that self, that part that can heal you, so that you don't continuously get into situations like that. And I'm showing that this conflict you had, it could have been with like it was within a relationship. It doesn't have to be like intimate relationship, but it was like a soulmate relationship, meaning someone that you saw eye to eye with. They could have been very different from you because these two are like reversed, but they were both looking in each other's eyes like they saw eye to eye. And what you realizing is that you had to end that or walk away from that. But that is causing this transformation in you to help heal this orphaned child that is in you that you need to heal. Now what I'm showing is that you could have been dealing with an Aries, but it could have been it's like this is often when it's reversed is like a manipulative energy. So it could have been someone that was manipulative and kept you from going on this journey inside the self, and could have like prevented you from going on the journey that you're going on. But really no one can stop you unless maybe you're in jail or something. but like it was your belief though about not being able to go, not being able to heal, needing someone else to heal you that kept you from having this transformation. But you are going into through this gateway of self, and through this gateway into an adventure to help heal that. Now the next card, well, I've got two cards, and they basically are saying, I mean, a lot of them, they're saying the same thing, because we've got gateway, right? And it's clarified with you releasing the conflict, releasing this mental conflict, leaving what you thought was family, community, home, wealth, the thing that you thought was going to heal you, whatever it was, the person you thought was going to heal you, and putting up like these boundaries with this Nine of Inspiration, okay? But then you're entering into this gateway. And we actually have threshold with the archetypes, which is a gateway as well, okay? But I'm going to read this gateway card message to you. Okay, so magic is afoot. Okay. Wondrous events are unfolding. Profound revelations and inner illuminations are close at hand. It is now much easier to manifest your dreams. This is an excellent time to take action on your visions for your future. A small amount of action now will generate much bigger results. Gateways to spirit are opening, and there are places where the veil is especially thin. Fairies and elves are supporting you, wondrous and blossoming in your life. Watch for them. Open your heart to hallowed magical energy. The more you become aware of the small marvels in your life, the more they will grow in magnitude. So let's go to the threshold now, because this is basically the same thing as the gateway, okay? And what I'm showing with that, the cards I got to clarify, this Seven of Emotions in this deck, the Muse Tarot, what this talks about is you being inspired with ideas, and like your thoughts, your beliefs, and bringing them into reality. So this is like your beliefs and thoughts, your desires are coming into your reality. And you got the Strength card with it. You could be dealing with a Leo. and the Page of Materials. So it's going to take like a lot of strength for you to walk through this gateway and go into the self and also out onto this adventure. And as you do this, it's like you become the student of life. You become a student of the self that you haven't known, and you become a student of experience that you're going to be going on. And then the last card I got is Adventures. And it came out with the Queen of Inspiration. This is like, again, you could be dealing with the Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. But this is talking about you being really inspired, seeing this vision, right, that you're bringing into reality. And you're walking away from this lack, I don't have this, I need this mentality. You're walking away from that. You're walking away from feeling sad and pained, and you're setting out. See how she's setting out? Okay? That's like fast communication. So you could be like either traveling in a car or a plane somewhere. Okay? But onto this adventure. And I'm going to read the message from this one too, as the last message for you today. Okay. Okay, so adventures. Something exciting is around the corner. You are entering a new frontier filled with expansive energy. Begin to look at your world in a new, different ways. Something that you thought was mundane or someone who you may have overlooked will open the door to new opportunities and a bigger, bolder way of living. Be willing to see the world around you in new ways. Don't be lulled. Sorry, my cat's trying to get in the window. Don't be lulled into complacency. This card appears to when you are ready to remove your blinders and take action, so life doesn't become stagnant or lackluster. It also signifies incredible spiritual attunement and spiritual voyages. Like I said, adventure into yourself and adventures into the world. So, but that is the message I got for you today. If you like this video, I appreciate any likes, subscribe, shares. Also, you can donate. If you want a personal reading, there's information for that below, as well as other information. And I'm asking everyone, if you have any specific ideas for tarot readings you want me to do, put them in the comments, because I like variety. So anything, I'm open to suggestions. So, okay, thank you.